Hi, I'm Lee with Review.com, and we're here today taking a look at LG's UH8500 Super UHD LED. How many things do I say? It's a Super UHD HDR 4K LED TV. So the UH8500 is cool because you're getting an HDR TV that also does wide color space, and it's 4K. It has the WebOS smart platform. It's not the cheapest HDR TV you can get, but it's thousands less than some of the other models we've seen this year. You can get the 55-inch for $1,400, and then it goes 55, 60, 65, and 75. We reviewed the 65-inch model, which is $1999. For the performance you're getting, we feel like buying it at list price might be a little much. For example, you can get an HDR TV for as little as like $600, but it's not going to do nearly what this one does. But also, there are HDR TVs that are $4,500 that easily double the light output of this one. So it really is right in the middle in terms of HDR. It looks really good playing HDR. I mean, it doesn't have the best shadow detail, but when it's playing really bright HDR content, it's harder to see discrepancies in contrast performance anyways. Like, it's gonna look really good in like a well-lit room if you're watching with lights on or windows open, but if you shut everything down, you're probably not gonna like it as much. One thing that's cool about the UH8500 is that it does both formats for HDR. So a lot of HDR TVs right now will either do the HDR10 format or the Dolby Vision format. There's not much HDR content right now, but from what's there, you can get access to all of it. So one thing we think people might take issue with is that the UH8500 only has 3 HDMI inputs, which right now that sounds like plenty, but we also know that there are consoles coming from Microsoft and Sony that are going to be doing 4K output. So eventually, if you want to build like a home theater or an entertainment center around this, you might find yourself running out of connectivity real estate. I think this TV is a great option if you want to go full speed ahead into the HDR ecosystem, but you don't want to shell out $6,000 or $4,000. So if you plan on maybe picking up one of the new 4K Blu-ray players, or you're subscribed to the HDR subscription plans for things like Amazon or Vudu or Netflix, this is a great way to get access to all that content and also get just a good 4K smart TV for a pretty good price. So to read the full review and check out more high dynamic range televisions, head over to Review.com.